FM. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. You can watch us too. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. Now, there are so many good things that are happening on main streets and downtowns across the Magnolia State. And today we get to highlight what's happening downtown this weekend. It is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. And man, it's a big weekend on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. In fact, it's kicking off a big event for them. And Kristen from Gulfport Main Street joins us for a great event that's happening on Sunday. So welcome, Kristen.
Thank you, Rebecca. I hope you're having a good day.
Having a great day. And I know you guys are there on the Gulf Coast gearing up for probably your largest event of the entire year. Would that be fair?
We are, yes. We are gearing up for the 16th annual View the Cruise, and this coincides with the largest block party in the United States, the Cruise in the Coast. So we're super excited. We actually kick off Cruising Week here in downtown Gulfport.
Well, that's exciting. Okay, so View the Cruise. What does this mean? I mean, obviously we're looking at something, but it has to be.
View the Cruise, yeah. We are looking at one of the biggest classic car shows in the United States. Sunday, we take over downtown Gulfport. We completely shut down downtown. And last year, we had over 27,000 attendees, over 10,000 classic cruisers. Lots of great entertainment, live music, food, and just a great community get-together.
That's a big spreadsheet, Kristen, of all your entries. Of like all the people coming down for that, or do y'all even keep it up that way at this point with 10,000 entries?
No, I mean it actually gets bigger and bigger every year. We actually had to expand our footprint again the second year in a row. We are supposed to shut down the streets for cruisers at noon, and by 9 a.m. we are at full capacity. So once again, we've added about 6 blocks more to our footprint just to include more area for more cruisers and more visitors.
Explain how the Main Street Association and just the city in general is getting ready for something like this. I can't imagine how much work goes into you guys organizing this event that everyone seems to come to that helps kick off even a larger event. What goes in behind the scenes?
Oh, a lot. It's months of planning. It's months of prep work with the city. They started, like I said, weeks ago, putting up the barricades and making sure all the beautification crews were doing their job. It's, getting everything ready for this. But we really rely a lot on our main sponsors. Sunbelt Federal Credit Union is the title sponsor for this event, and they have been absolutely phenomenal to work with this past year. We've hired some of the top entertainment along the Gulf Coast, as well as a national award-winning artist who's going to come in and do our kickoff concert Saturday night in downtown. So it's partnerships like that that actually make this truly happen.
If you've never been to View the Cruise or Cruise in the Coast, Kristen, what's kind of like your pitch of what are you waiting for? Why haven't you come and at least experienced it once?
Honestly, if you're a car enthusiast, you're going to be here. If you're just looking for something to do, this is the place to be. If you love music, good food, this is the place to be. We have something for everyone. And then not only that, our footprint leads right to the back of the Mississippi Aquarium. So if you have kids, they have the mermaids this weekend. So come enjoy the food, the music, the entertainment. And if the kids are getting kind of rowdy and you want to cool off because the weather's a little hot, hop on over to the Mississippi Aquarium and you can watch the mermaids. They only come twice a year.
And Kristen, I saw a photo of y'all's water right now on the Mississippi Gulf Coast because there hadn't been any storms or major rains. Man, y'all are crystal clear and ready for families to come and have a good time.
We are. The beaches are beautiful. The weather is just perfect. I always laugh, and I was like, I think we're in fake fall always happens the week of Cruising the Coast. It never fails. We are always going to have the best weather. And that's how it is right now. So there's already tons of cruisers out and about. I just pulled back up to my office, and I have 4 parked in front of my office at the moment.
That's got to be cool to see that kind of transform the way your roadways and things for the week.
And getting to hear the stories behind it. I mean, there's cars that are coming from England They make their whole entire year just to come in and enjoy a week on the Gulf Coast, and we see that they're actually coming in earlier and earlier. So we've had cars on the Gulf Coast probably for about a week and a half already starting coming down, enjoying everything the coast has to offer. And our businesses, this is their week to thrive.
I love it. It's y'all Super Bowl, and it's not just one Sunday. It's a whole week, but it kicks off this Sunday with You the Cruise. Kristen, where can people go to get a lineup of all that's going on, or just to see what's happening for them to sort of get in and plan their trip?
They can visit the Gulfport Main Street Association Facebook page or our website, which is downtowngulfport.org. There's a list of everything, all of the music, entertainers, what's there to do, and also it has the Cruising the Coast event calendar linked there as well.
All righty. Well, I appreciate your time, Kristen, and everybody should take advantage of that good weather on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So hope you have a great turnout.
Thanks, Rebecca.
All righty. If you're not on the Gulf Coast, maybe you're more central Mississippi and you want a little Oktoberfest to kick off the month of October, then Brandon's going to be the place for you to go. Meredith is joining us today for their Oktoberfest celebration. Meredith, how do you say it? Brandeplatz? You said the event.
Yes, Brandon Plot. So it is our twist to make Brandon German, and we just put a plot on the end of it.
Well, I appreciate it. I practiced it. You say it a lot better than Brandon Platz. But it's fun, and I know is this the second year that y'all have held this event?
This is actually our third year. So it has doubled in size. The first year we had probably 500 people, and then second year last year we had about 1,500, and we're expecting a crowd same size, if not a little bit larger this year, and it is for the family. It's really fun. Pumpkin decorating contest, some axe throwing, face painting, all the way up to just listening to live music and hanging out downtown and watching football on all the screens. Or if you are a beer drinker, we've got a beer tasting happening at all of our restaurants downtown. Even Mudbugs, who is seasonal, opens up just for this event. They have trivia and bingo happening with prizes. Prizes are going to be Magic of Lights cards, gift cards for take your family later on in the year when Magic of Lights opens in Brandon, or Mudbugs gift cards. And it's just a really fun atmosphere. We do contests at all the different restaurants just to give you something to do if you are not a beer drinker. And kids are welcome. They're welcome to come in on the patios. And, yeah.
Does this kick off Friday night, Meredith, or is it just a Saturday event? How long does Brandon Platz?
This is a Saturday. Brandon is very good about having live music downtown Friday night. So there's definitely plenty of nightlife and things to do. But this event is in downtown Brandon Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m. And then everyone kind of seems to hang over into downtown and spill into the restaurants for dinner and just hang out. So it becomes, kind of the midday into the night type festival.
So is this one where you just park, Meredith, and kind of get your family out and kind of roam the streets, or the sidewalk, should I say? Probably not the streets.
Yeah, don't run the streets. But
yes,
we do have lots of good new sidewalks in downtown Brandon the last couple of years for you to use. And yes, park anywhere in downtown Brandon, courthouse lots, church lots. We'll have officers that kind of are directing traffic, but because you go into all of our different restaurants and they all have different things happening and there's different tastings at each restaurant, you can park anywhere in Brandon. And then if you do have a beer tasting ticket, you'll come to the Brandon Main Street office to claim your ticket and get your wristband and your tasting directions. And that is located next door to Flying Dollies in downtown Brandon. But if you are not participating in the tasting and you just want to come hang out, absolutely park anywhere and you just walk up and start having fun. Join somebody at a patio table and sit back and relax and enjoy the environment.
Y'all have really put in a tremendous amount of work in the Brandon Main Street Association over the last few years, Meredith, and y'all have some exciting news. Real quick, what's happening next year for you guys?
Yes, January 2026, we become a designated Main Street program for Mississippi Main Street, and it is a huge honor and a big deal, and it really helps celebrate all of the work that we've done the last 3 years as Brandon Main Street, and it will, it kind of is just a I don't know how to. It's
cherry on the top.
Badge of honor.
Yeah, it's the cherry on the top. And I know that we'll get to talk to you guys before then, but I had saw the post on your Facebook where y'all do a great job of keeping up with all the events. So I wanted to share. But thank you for your time, Meredith. See y'all out on Saturday.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one.
All righty, and don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. But stick with us. We've got more good for you coming up.